that better? This is the maximum.
Alright. And try to also increase the volume.
How's that?
Yeah, so.
Does it sound good? Can you hear better now?
Yes.
Can you talk? Like just talk?
Just talk in general?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I supposed to be able to hear you? I also don't know. I'm assuming someone will tell me to be quiet when I need to be quiet, so I'll just keep talking until then. This is a very good camera. It's high res webcam. Do you need Sarah to be over there? Do I need to still be talking? Do I still need to be talking?
You can like stop talking.
Okay.
You tell your girl. I can't hear you there.
This thing is really cool.
Imagine to the mind and we'll listen to see if I hear you.
Okay.
Scared me.
Let me know if you can hear me. Talking to myself. Can you hear me now?
You don't hear?
Stacy.
We had Wix at office hours, and office hours required me to sit in this room and talk to myself so that we could test the microphone. I don't know if I should keep talking or not, so I'll just keep talking.
Should we be able to see each other?
No.
So the other Skype person won't be able to see me either.
No. Yeah. They won't be able to see.
They will not.
They will not.
No.
No. No way.
Is that okay?
Good. No. Not yet. Do it again.
You want me to keep talking? So I'll keep talking to myself here alone in this office hours closet. I'm running out of things to talk about. I feel like I should read a book aloud or something.
I don't hear anything.
And I really don't know if you can hear me or not. So I don't really know what to do now.
Sarush, can you please? I said please. You have to
Hopefully next week this works out.
join this link.
To Skype in and you can actually hear them on the microphone.
This thing was really fun.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Stace, you can stop. Yeah, you can stop.
Okay.
Wait. You're joining Sarush.
Ooh.
Can you talk? No? You hear me? Yeah, put headphones. Don't hear Sarah.
Sound nice, maybe? It's gonna be really loud when we do this, though.
Wait a second.
We don't
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
don't hear you.
Yeah.
We're trying to do something and we can hear something.
Gosh.
Can you talk, Sarah? No, it's off. Why? Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
Are you?
What?
No.
Damn it.
Why is it?
Damn it. It's not muted, right? Or should that say mute off?
Microphone this.
Yeah, camera that. Sound output.
Oh, you know what?
But.
No. So let's disconnect me.
Mm.
Starting and maintaining a blog is a great way to add fresh, original content to your website on a regular basis, thus improving your SEO. I know blogging can be an overwhelming topic, but I'm here to make it easier. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips to take your writing skills to the next level. First, stick with active verbs for stronger writing. Active verbs are used when the subject is the one performing the action of the sentence, as opposed to passive verbs, which are used when the subject is not doing the action. Check out these two sentences to see which one reads better. John changed the font on the homepage. The font on the homepage was changed by John. The first one, in which we used an active verb, is easier to understand. Okay, let's look at another example. Jackie updated the video to the landing page. The video on the landing page was updated by Jackie. Again, we used an active verb in the first sentence. It's more direct, clear, and concise. Second, remove the adverbs. An adverb is a word that qualifies a verb. Adverbs usually tell us how something is done. An easy way to spot them is to look for words ending in ly. The idea behind taking out the adverbs is to choose stronger verbs instead of trying to modify a weaker one. Try Amy yelled, action of the sentence, as opposed to passive verbs, which are used when the subject is not doing the action. Check out these two sentences to see which one reads better. John changed the font on the homepage. The font on the homepage was changed by John. The first one, in which we used an active verb, is easier to understand. Okay, let's look at another example. Jackie updated the video to the landing page. The video on the landing page was updated by Jackie. Again, we used an active verb in the first sentence. It's more direct, clear, and concise. Second, remove the adverbs. An adverb is a word that qualifies a verb. Adverbs usually tell us how something is done. An easy way to spot them is to look for words ending in ly. The idea behind taking out the adverbs is to choose stronger verbs instead of trying to modify a weaker one. Try Amy yelled instead of Amy said forcefully. Write she whispered instead of she spoke softly. And finally, use he sprinted instead of he ran quickly. A third tip is to focus on transitions. Good transitions are crucial to the flow of your piece. You could use a header as a way to connect two different subjects. For example, a fitness blog detailing the connection between heart health and exercise might transition from the introductory paragraph with the header, links between cardiovascular health and exercise. Or you might use a transitional sentence to connect the two ideas, such as, with this in mind, let's take a look at some of the connections between cardiovascular health and exercise. Whichever method you choose, the key takeaway is to make sure the ideas in your blog post flow naturally. Our next tip is to pay attention to punctuation. Punctuation not only clarifies your thoughts, but it lets your audience know how a sentence should be read. Punctuation enables readers to catch their breath and absorb new information. If it's just a short pause, a comma will do. If you want a longer break, then it might be time to use a period to complete the thought.
feel like it's always like this. Like I can always see a little bit of my stomach. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna call her. What? I can talk. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Do 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 do. I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. That's good. Beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Barb. Hi, Maggie.
No, my fan. Gabriella isn't coming.
Right?
Hello.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot her a text. We've told her multiple times, like, we do the run through at 1. I'm calling. I'll send a message. I just like, yeah.
If she's not coming, I'm like, we need time set.
Exactly.
By doing this, it'll get rid of the e-commerce website that you have for no reason.
Should have told her 12:30. I'm just like so used to the people being here.
Did you call?
I texted. I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes, then I'm gonna call her. Yikes! What do we do if that happens?
Office hours musical review.
I'm down.
We should interview Barb.
Barb, where have you been? That's what it'll be. I mean, yeah, I don't know what we would do if someone didn't show up. We could.
Meet the team.
Hi, I'm Maggie. That's the whole team. No one else is a part.
Nephew chair. Let's like publicly shame.
It understands
Have I been on this entire time? Oh my god. A whole new world. He lives in you. He lives in me. He watches over everything we see. I don't know the rest of the words. I jinxed us because I said I had a good feeling about this one. If she doesn't show up,
even though it's like not supposed to be about us, we could always just like interview UV, just have a conversation between me and you, be like,
Do you really think he wants to be on?
no, I know he doesn't, but that I feel like that's the only one that like makes sense, because it's like, speak to the man who made Wixed himself, Yuval. I know, I'm like, ugh.
Do a tour of our vagina art.
There's a vagina, there's a vagina, there's a vagina over there, and there's a cactus that kind of looks like a penis.
Where's the cactus?
It's in the corner. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello? Hi. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're on your way. I just wanted to make sure. All right. All right. Bye-bye. She's a block away. She said she's going to be soaking wet. And I think she's bringing her daughter. So cool. I hope that this is good.
Maybe in the like before we start thing, we can have not in there too.
And people will be like, why is there a child?
Or maybe like after.
Yeah.
Well, they're not doing
That was my impression of a kid. We could be cleaning this up while we're waiting. I just don't know where it goes. I can unplug this one and put it back on my desk. I'll just tell you, babe. I'm hungry.
How does this, so this is like the thing that goes in your ear?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It goes like deep in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It goes deep. probably hurt. I'm just gonna wait, yeah.
What? I couldn't remember if I got makeup this morning. Okay. Well, I made
be sitting. And the mics are really easy to use. They just have this clip and it just like sticks right under your clothes. Oh, here. So it's just like a vampire clip, so we can just stick it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so we'll do this kind of quick since we're gonna start broadcasting at 2. Basically how it works is we start off sitting in the room for a little while. It's just like us, but our mics aren't on, so it's kind of awkward. We just have to be like, like newscasters, like, haha, like no one can hear us, but we're talking. And then once we're on, I'm gonna do a little like, hello, welcome, this is the thing. At one point I'll say like, I'm Maggie, I'm your host, and this week I'm joined by, it's Gabrielle?
Yeah, Gabrielle.
And then I'll say, hey, and you can do a little introduction like, hi, this is me, this is what I do. And then I have just a couple like housekeeping things to go over, like stuff in the Facebook group, and then we'll get started. So how we're breaking up this week is kind of like, the first half is for people looking to start their career, and then the second half is for people like you who are very busy, who are using partnerships to grow their business.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. And as far as the Get Feedback website, just because like we weren't able to reach out to them to ask permission, we're not going to critique that specific site, but I am going to ask you a little bit about how, like your critiquing process.
Okay.
So cool. So let's just get started as if we were doing it for real.
Okay. Just one last thing. If she comes out, like, then will someone be able to stop her from actually coming in here?
Yes.
If she comes out of the bathroom.
Yeah, UV and Stace are going to be sitting right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a big company-wide meeting is going to be going on at the same time, so like no one's going to be able to like actually watch her. Will she be good to just like sit at a table?
Yeah, I was gonna. I brought a computer, but I don't even know if I have enough time to set it up for her. I just give her my phone probably.
Okay.
And then do that.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it as if we were doing it. So this is like after the introduction and all that, and I'll say, okay, let's hop right in. So can you tell me a little bit about how you became a webmaster? I love your story of how it all started for you.
Oh, thank you. So I came across Wix.com, and then I really liked playing with it. This is back in 2010.
Oh, I forgot to tell you also, look in the camera as much as you
I'll
can.
look
Look at Barb.
Okay. Sorry. So I started back in 2010 when my daughter was a newborn, and I came across Wix.com, and I thought it was really fun to play with. And so I had a friend who had a very ugly website, and I just redesigned it for her, and she loved it. She told everybody about it. And then there was another person I knew who was a Chris Brown backup dancer. She didn't have a website, so I just created one, and she loved it and tweeted it, and she had like 90,000 followers. So it just kind of went from there.
Wow.
Here's my phone, and you have to sit out there, okay? You can't come in here, but you have my phone.
Okay. So, I love the part of the story where you say like I stayed up late, like when because the baby kept you up. So like add that in because it's super cute.
Okay.
But that's awesome. So when did you become a webmaster?
I don't know. It kind of happened like organically.
Mm-hmm.
I just was designing websites for people, and everybody, they liked how I did it. So I just ended up getting more and more like organic referrals. I didn't even have my own website, and people were referring people to me. So.
And that's when you found. When did you go through the Wix Ed?
About a year ago, I went to Wix Ed.
Cool. Awesome. And where did you find, I mean, you kind of touched on this already, but after that the backup dancer tweeted you, how were your clients basically just referrals, or were you seeking clients?
No, they were all referrals.
Wow.
I didn't have to seek any clients at any point. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So your day job is in career development, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Can you talk a little bit just about what you do there?
Okay, sure. The company that I work for, we work with youth that are out of work and out of school from the ages of 16 to 24. And we basically help them with getting not just a job, but a career. And we also, so we help them get certified. I do the work readiness workshops. They get into school to do advanced trainings with CUNY, doing A++. Some are studying hemodialysis. So we're not trying to just job place them quickly. We're trying to put them in internships where they're getting an actual experience and into a career.
Wow. So how many students are you working with right now?
I've worked with 70. And starting in the end of July, I'm going to have another 70 that's going to be starting to come in. So.
Oh. And have any of them, are they doing all different types of careers, or just web design, or?
They're doing all different types of careers. So, there's child care. One person wants to be a forensics. So they all have, pharmacy tech. So there's all different types of, careers.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned there's a handful of them that have actually gone through Wix Ed. How has that been like for you watching them do that?
Oh, that's been really rewarding because I am really passionate about Wix and how you can earn income, and especially with the flexibility that it provides and the creativity, and I just think it's awesome. So there's about 6 people now who've already signed up with Wix Ed, and they're starting the certification process.
Sorry, Maggie, can you move a little bit? A little bit more? Or even angle it.
I'm like, this is weird.
Don't worry. All right. And Gabrielle, can you move in like 2 inches?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right, so cool. Sorry.
That's okay. That's great that they're going through the process. How did you get them started? Kind of how did you convince them to do it, and what sort of things are they looking for in their Wix certification?
Okay, so in the workshop, I always talk about, when they're looking for jobs, I always talk about online presence management, because employers are going to be Googling them, their names, and if they have an unusual name like I do, some things will come up. So everyone in the workshop creates a website. In that course of creating a website to market themselves for job search, I let them know that a great way to find work would be to do freelancing. So from freelancing, I see if any of them are interested. I let them know how, what my experience were and other people experiences, and see if they're interested in doing it from there.
Yeah. What are some steps you tell them to take when they're starting to freelance?
Well, for right now, just to see that they're fully committed, I'm having them start in the Wix Ed, and then I'm basically helping them, being supportive, and if they have any questions with that, I will sit with them and help them get through the Wix Ed certification. So they start out with creating at least one website, and I'll help them create a business card. And actually on May 15th, a handful of us are going to be coming to the 2-hour workshop, Wix workshop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So after their site is made, what are the next steps for them? If they're really serious about making this into a business, where do you instruct them to go from there?
I'm going to see what happens, because
Is this your first handful of?
Yeah, this is my first group, and so I want to see where it goes from there. Like, basically, I think I could see, referring them, to clients, like helping them get clients, and just, critiquing their work and helping them come up with a process, and just trying. Actually, a few of them have actually applied to do the Wix Lounge membership, so that they can actually come to here and utilize, some of the resources and the network as well.
It sounds like you're such an amazing resource for them, such a mentor. That's
Thank you.
awesome. What are some of the most important tips you pass on to your mentees?
To approach their job search as if they are an entrepreneur, and they should always be working. Like, whether they have to do unpaid work, like they should be developing their skills. They should always be productive. Like, work on your skills, work on building your portfolio, build your network.
That's really good advice. A lot of what you do isn't just your day job, which is career development. You have so many side hustles. I don't know when you sleep or do anything, but one of them, you are social media and PR as well, right? You help people with that?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the first step you take when developing social media for a client?
Well, the very first step is I have to ensure that they have a professional brand. So we would start with creating a brand identity. What colors, picking their colors, the logo, the fonts, things of that nature. That's the very first step. And then from there, we would actually go about the process of setting up their social media, like on a LinkedIn page or Twitter, and just the very first step.
Can you name some best practices for people should keep in mind when they're running their own social media if they're trying to, promote themselves as like a web designer or what have you?
Okay. I utilize brandyourself.com a lot, which is a do-it-yourself branding tool. It helps with online reputation management, and it actually gives you reminders, and it tells you exactly what to do. And there's also there's a plethora of apps like Hootsuite as well,
Super helpful.
which Buffer, which can help people manage their social media.
Right. So along with those kind of tools, what are some of the daily tasks people who are managing maybe multiple social medias are going to have to do? So yeah, what does a day look like for you when you're managing someone's social media?
Well, actually, that's something that I have one of the partnerships. So I have a few different partnerships. I'm partnered with someone who actually works with I can't think of the name. We're not recording now, right?
No.
I can't think. It's Main Street Hub.
Main Street Hub? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to check, but it's like brand new.
Okay.
And so I have to double check which one that is. But they basically specialize in, he's doing business development, and they have established company.
That's awesome. Yeah, and we're going to be definitely touching more on your partnerships